2, 1. Hey folks, we are here January 20th, 2020. Welcome to Bouncing Brains. I am 2020, right?
Yes.
I didn't fuck that up.
Yeah.
You look like, what the fuck did you just say?
No,
okay.
I can't believe
now you fucked it up. But
2020, clarity all the way. Clarity through confusion. Claritin, clear up your motherfucking bullshit. I'm Sean Hatfield.
and I'm Freddy G.
And on the mic tonight, we have one of our favorite guests back in the studio, Rudy Barba.
Mr. Rudy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. I can't really hear myself.
Hey, y'all remember?
Talking to the mic, man?
Yeah. No, like I can.
I can hear you.
Am I loud?
You know what, man?
Are these? There we
you
go.
go.
There you
Ah,
go.
mijo, para eso no vas a la escuela. Heck yeah.
I don't know how the fuck that even got switched. It probably got hit by one of the cables, man.
Right.
Hey,
technical difficulties.
2020. Y'all remember when the world went crazy with the whole Y2K thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what the funny part is, man? That shit actually did kick in on New Year's this year for a couple of programs. I'm trying to remember what fucking city it was had their entire parking meter system go offline because it basically they were using a cheap program that when it hit 2020 it just like fucking some error went through and it
I was
shut down.
saying, man, I was like, maybe what if they're like 20 years off the prediction? And I was like, what if it hits 2020?
Yeah,
That was just crazy, man. I remember like the stores like being packed and everybody buying water and canned food and
Yeah, your electricity's gonna go on, homie. Like all that refrigerator shit's gonna go bad. Like let's just say Y2K didn't happen. Like everybody's stocking up with food and shit and like electricity, bro. Everything, your phone, like radio, size, bro. Silence. I think it would be nice just to like just hear like birds chirping. I'm like, oh, that's what nature actually sounds like.
like, be honest, man. If you're stocking a bunker, it's beef jerky and dried peas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you have one? You look like you have a bunker.
Bunker?
Yeah.
No. Do have a gun safe, but that's something else.
I was always interested in like underground stuff, like because we don't have basements down here in the Rio Grande Valley because we're below the floodplain for everybody at home. Like if it rains for like 10 minutes, we're flooded. Like we were not allowed to dig basements. Like, hey man, it's gonna get flooded anyway. They're like, but I want to dig and have a cool little cave. And they're like, that's pendejo. And like, if you want to swim, there's a pool down the road.
I'll be honest, if I was looking for like a hardcore investment for something like that, where it was long-term property and I want to build the whole, bunker, cellar, the whole bit, I'd go out to like Zapata, man. Go up in the hills and just like, you've got like stone hills. It's not like these are just dirt mountains, you know what I mean? You just fucking drill into that shit, make up your little corridor, put a fucking elevator in the motherfucker. I don't know what you're into. Just saying.
Yeah, no, just stairs, bro.
Speaking
Or have an escalator. That way, just in case if it breaks down, it's stairs. You know what I mean? Like, if there's no electricity, you're good. And if there is electricity, you're riding up in style, baby. Yeah.
Dude, that's what I always considered when you drive, like when you're driving out on what is it, 83 going west. You see all those like old houses like back up on the hills, and it's like, I wonder what's running underneath those houses, man. Like, this one runs all the way to Rio Bravo.
There's one like going towards Rio Grande, off in the stone, off like where the highway cuts the mountain. Like it has that, and then up on that top of that mountain, there's a big mansion-looking thing. And I always see it on that way on the back, and I'm like, how do you get up there? And then I just saw like a little path that says "Do not enter," and it's like a road. I'm like, oh. And I see people up there. I'm like, who lives up there, bro? I want to live on top of a hill like that. It would suck because you're overseeing the highway. So like, Matt.
It's funny. It's funny that you bring that up because I was about to say a couple of weeks. Well, no, actually a couple of months now. Yeah, a couple of months ago, I went with a friend because he wanted me to meet somebody that supposedly was trying to put a show together, but they were thinking of opening a club here in the valley, a comedy club. Ooh. He was like, just I want you to meet with them, whatever, so on and so forth. Anyway, unfortunately, that's not the point of the story. The point,
you just wanted to show off? That's a weird flex.
The point of the story
Met
was...
with some important people at a comedy club. But that's not the point of the story.
The point of the story was that I was like, all right, man, well, let's go or whatever. And he's like, we're meeting at his house. He lives in Rio Grande. I was like, all right, cool. So we go. We get to Rio Grande, like within like the city. And he was like, he lives in the outskirts. So we get to Rio Grande or whatever. We still drove 15 to 20 more minutes to the outskirts. Once we were in the outskirts, we drove 20 more minutes.
Ooh.
Like
you
down,
were in there.
Like
south towards the river or north?
Yeah, south.
South.
So
you were like Mexico, bro.
yeah, like
he's like, was that a puddle? No, that was a Rio Grande, homie. Like, you found that one spot between Rio Grande and Roma that like they can walk over. I've heard about this path, bro. You actually drove through it. That's insane.
So
2 feet wide, just this brown trickle going across the road, and you're like, is that an international?
At that point, I would be like, "Hey, wait, ya me están llevando." You know what I mean? like I am getting kidnapped.
Like it just there was no light, like it was dark and everything, and so we pull up or whatever, and his house was like you were saying, it was like the last house, like on kind of like a hilltop, right? So we get there, whatever, and I get off the car. And I look to the right. I look to the left. I look to my right. I look behind me and I look in front. And you cannot see anything but grass and fence. That's all you see. You're like it feels like you're away from civilization. So the first thing that popped into my head, I was like, bro, like if this dude just wanted to kill us, like no. But I'm serious, dude. Like if you were to get killed where I was, I guarantee you the cops would never find you. They won't. They will not find you.
I guarantee you they wouldn't look. Freddy, who? All right, put it in the pile over there.
So then the other thing to top it off, when
Freddy shouldn't have been hanging with G's.
There you go.
When we got there to his house, none of the phones got reception. We got the little red X. I have Verizon. I'm
used to getting their little red X.
My other friend had Sprint, and my other friend had AT&T. None of them. And the guy, the owner of the house, told us, he's like, "All right, man, open your phone and connect to the Wi-Fi, because if you don't connect to the Wi-Fi, like you're not gonna get a signal." So we connected to the Wi-Fi or whatever. They don't even have Spectrum or AT&T service out there, bro. He had satellite internet. And I mean, that's the first thing that I thought of. I was like, if this dude, so check it out. I'm telling myself, right? I'm sitting on the couch and we're about to start talking or whatever. And the first thing I thought of was like, if this dude like really just wanted to kill us, like it would be a done deal from here.
No, because you signed into his freaking Wi-Fi, bro.
Man, what if
like,
it goes
look
out?
at that router's history, bro. Evidence, bro.
Not just that, but I guarantee you almost any device that close to the border, especially in that area, probably being tracked by GPS, man.
So I was there and then as soon as I said that, like as soon as I thought that to myself, my other friend told him, he was like, "Hey man, why the fuck do you live like out in the middle of nowhere? Why are you way out here and you don't think of moving with civilization or some shit?" And then he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm cool. Like nobody, like he was like, I got a whole bunch of guns. I just go out back and if I want to shoot, I want to shoot. And it's cool. Nobody fucks with me." And then he looks at us and he said, like the owner of the house, he was like, "And think about it. If I ever do want to kill somebody, even if somebody calls 911, it takes the sheriff at least 30 to 40 minutes to get here. 40 minutes, you're dead, and I'm gone." And we just turn around and
Location.
Not just that. If you dig the hole, you can have
in and out in 20, bro. He'll take the Wi-Fi satellite with him.
Yeah. Oh, he was like 20 minutes from the nearest mama pop store, like just a regular ass store that might not even have fucking milk or whatever.
Right.
It's 20 minutes from Walmart. Forget it. No Walmart out there. So yeah, man, I remember.
He's gonna have to do one of those trips into town.
Yeah. We going into town. Let's go as a family. Let's hold hands. Yeah, it's a field trip to go into town.
It's like one of those few motherfuckers that makes me feel like a city boy. It's like, oh, you only live like 20 miles out of town? Oh, bitch, try 50.
You have a road to your house? I've got leech.
Oh, and then
not even a dirt road. It's just 2 tracks where the tires go.
Oh, and then that's the other thing that you were saying about the whole GPS thing.
Yeah.
So I started fucking with my phone after I connected to the Wi-Fi or whatever. And that's one of the first things I did. I'm on the phone. And I went into the Google Maps. Mm-hmm. And I clicked on the button to scan my location or whatever. And it went to, on the map, it was just blank. There was nothing. It was like badass. It was completely just, you saw the little blue dot and it was just blank. No lines, no names, no nothing.
Just out in the middle, blank.
Yeah.
Just keep scrolling out and scrolling out.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, even if people were to ask you, sir, where are you? Can you give me some directions?
Wait, no mames, hay mezquites para todos lados. Like.
There's a tree on the right, a tree on the left, and a tree behind me. That's about all I can tell you.
¿Sabes qué? The moon is like...
Dude, and there are places out there you can't even fucking land a helicopter, man. I mean, just like there's not a flat piece of ground for fucking miles, man. So, yeah. Not a nice bit of country.
Yeah, I know that once you get like a little bit into like Rio Grande, it starts getting pretty hilly.
Yeah.
Like it's sketchy, bro. Like that, there's some parts of Rio Grande, bro. It looks like straight up Mexico, bro. Like, mainly because the way that they did the plots for the neighborhoods, the houses are really like right next to each other, bro. And they're tiny little houses. And then it's like these little like 1-lane roads is their like neighborhood road. Super tiny, compact, and it's like Caliche Road, and like I had to go through a random railroad crossing, and it was like, wait, no mames, did I go south or north? And the express, like, yeah, I'm freaking lost. If you're English, I'm sorry, you're missing out on a lot of good, funny stuff if you don't know Spanish. Do you guys get like a lot of feedback from your like listeners?
We used to before we took that little hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't a lot, but we did get feedback, good, bad, both.
Cool.
But after we came back, we haven't gotten. I mean, we've gotten like 2 or 3 comments.
No, we've actually gotten a good smattering of comments across the last couple months, man. It's weird, man. Every once in a while, it'd be like, for some reason, man, fucking what is it? Big Reenie and Marcus, man. Keynote, man. Like, it's either like, you know, like, oh man, this guy's great, or fucking like, fuck this dude. And you're going, what the hell, man? Yeah. Can't it just be like, I thought it was all right, but like, maybe this or that?
It's
one guy was like, put stickers on the table, and it's like, shut the fuck up.
No, that guy's right. Completely right.
If you're still listening, no, we won't.
Sticker bomb the desk. Hashtag sticker bomb the desk, guys. If you see this in the comments below, please put hashtag sticker bomb the desk.
If you mail us a sticker and...
if you got stickers to donate, because I'm pretty sure we ain't putting up no money for these stickers. So if you have stickers to donate, contact these gentlemen. And we're going to see if we can get enough to cover the whole desk. I know I'm not normally on this podcast, but I'm calling the shots right now.
That's how we'll run our sponsor package. It's like, no, we do.
Send me stickers.
We put a sticker on the table with your name on it.
Ooh. There you go. Heck yeah. Prime spots, bro. $100 right here. And I'll just taper off.
Oh, dude. I was thinking about this earlier, man. Like, you know, like the old school microphones that like you lower down from the ceiling at like the sporting events. You know what I mean? Do like that, but like have it where like the camera pans back, the thing comes down, and then you just got like all your sponsors like logos like going up the fucking cord. So like you just
that would work.
Just floating.
Yeah, you step back from the regular microphone, and it just it comes down, and you're like, ladies and gentlemen.
Now entering the arena, weighing in at a fabulous 6 ounces, the new blender my slender. I don't know.
Here to pimp you some commercial goods.
Yeah, make it into an actual event. Because I watch a lot of the Burt Kreischer and Bill Burr, and they do their own fair amount of advertising for whatever sponsoring or whatever they're doing. But it's literally just Burt like reading off like the new blah 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 blah, and it's good. It's effective, bro. He's doing his thing. He's just like, and he's just reading it off. But I'm like sometimes like advertisement. Okay, skip forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he's doing it. But I like make it like, and now entering the arena, weighing in at how much do you weigh right now? 120 pounds.
157.
To present you the advertisement, Freddy. Yeah, what's up? It's Freddy J. Mos. I'm about to show you the new cell phone case by Slender. I don't know.
Well, look, man, Freddy, you probably have noticed this, man, because we've been listening to podcasts probably at least the same amount of time, man. I don't think we've ever had that guy. Like, how long have you been listening to podcasts?
If I can find a good one, I think maybe around the time everybody started doing podcasts around here. Because I would listen to Joe Rogan on and off, but I wouldn't like listen to it on a daily basis. I am now, but I'm listening more to.
Do you remember the first episode of the Joe Rogan podcast that you listened to? No. Do you?
I've watched so much, bro. I like the one.
Why don't y'all pay attention to that shit
Dude,
ever?
The first one
Bro, do you realize how many podcasts I've seen since I first seen?
Look at it this way. When I started listening to Rogan, he was still in the 100s. So it was like 120 or something like that.
When I started, it was in the... it was well into like 400 or 500.
Okay.
Because on my Facebook feed, I would get like just random clips from the thing, and I was like, I want to see the whole thing, and then I'd find the video, and it's like 2-3 hours long, and I'm like, what?
Timestamps, give me timestamps. Oh, by the way, we'll never timestamp this. Never. We do not have that patience. Stop holding your breath. If anybody out there, if a fan, if a listener to the podcast would like to do timestamps, submit them to us. We would be happy to do that. But what I was going to say was...
That's how Gary V gets all his peeps.
His what?
Gary V. He gets all his workers and stuff. And he's like, you want to work for me? All right, make me a video. And he's like, what? Make me the video and show me why I should hire you. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he goes and he gets like a badass promotional video. And if it's good, he'll hire the guy. And if it's not, he's like, nope, try again. You know, and then like, or there's like, there's a lot of interns doing... I forgot what he said, but they're just like crunching information in the background and they're doing stuff. And it's like, I just like what I need to be done. And I know they're going to learn from the experience. Like they're learning from it. And I'm like, you want to show me that you want to work for me? I'm not just going to give you a job like randomly, like, show me what you're worth. Show me what you got. And it's like, do a badass video. Or like he does like 20, like 2-hour seminars or whatever. It's like, there's a video on YouTube. Find this one. It's like 7 hours long. Clip it down. I want it nice and tight. And he'll get like 10 people to work on it. And then he'll pick from those 10 people. Like he'll put up like random like tasks or whatever. Like if he doesn't have time for it or his guys doesn't have time for it, he's like, all right, let's see if we got another guy on the team. You know?
Yeah, dude, there was some post up on a that one podcast group that we're both on, Freddy, on Facebook, man. Somebody was like, I've got like 4 hours worth of audio. If somebody could like clip this down to about 35 minutes. And I'm like, why the fuck did you record 4 hours? Like, just put 4 hours worth of audio out. I mean, if it's garbage, don't even put it out. But what the fuck, man? I know we don't have a leg to stand on for that, but I'm just saying. Actually,
well, I mean, that's another thing that people don't know. Like, and I'll be honest, I didn't know either until I did like research and shit. But like these, just think about it. When you go to the movies to watch an actual professional film put out by Lionsgate or Universal or whatever, and I think about it with the longer ones, like for example, the Avengers Endgame. It was a 3-hour movie, right?
Yeah.
For that 3-hour movie, they at least shot, this is minimum, they shot, I believe, like 15 hours of footage. And that's on the low end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't understand.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they have a shit ton more of hours than just
No.
that.
But I mean,
And to be honest, with something like that, you're probably talking multiple takes.
Yeah,
so
multiple
much.
shots, different
Yeah.
angles.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's besides the point. Besides the multiple takes, besides the, like I'm saying, of like actual footage that looks like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
When you see a 3-hour movie, there was like 15, 16 hours of footage that already looked, that they could have put out as a movie.
Oh yeah, it's got clips.
Okay, that's not entirely true because I was listening to something the other day about, everybody got pissy about the Justice League movie because what was it? Snyder, the director, got taken off at the last second. Well, no, he had to back out, I think, because his kid died. But that's it's very nice. That's a good smoke ring right there. Vaporing or whatever it is. It's girthy.
Thank you.
But yeah,
I just do it out of habit now, man. I just do it real quick.
well, okay. You remember a couple years when the Wolverine Origins movie came out?
Yeah,
the
I have that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Did you say the shitty one?
it was shit.
I liked it.
Okay.
I mean,
that's
it
cool.
wasn't great.
So the Sabretooth, his brother.
Funny enough. I thought the Sabretooth was all right, but what's his name? The guy that played Gambit. It was like, if this character had been in a different movie.
He also did. Which one's the one where he goes to Mars? He's like here, and he gets teleported to Mars, and it's John.
Oh, that's right. John Carter.
Is it John Carter, the one where he's Old
Yeah.
West, and then he.
I thought that was a great.
It
fucking
was,
movie.
and people were just like, "Oh, it was shit," and it tanked. I was like, "I liked it. It was cool."
It just had it. I mean, dude, look. First of all, it was supposed to be called John Carter of Mars.
Yeah.
Only they didn't want to put of Mars in there because they thought that would. It was like, oh, people won't watch that. People aren't going to watch a movie called John Carter.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I gotta step away real quick.
All right, do what you got to do, man.
I liked it because it was freaking hilarious. Because it's like, I'm from Virginia, and like the aliens start calling him Virginia, and he's like, Virginia, jump, it's like Heath or whatever it's like Virginia.
Yeah, man. It was. Disney just kind of fucked up with that one, man.
I liked it, man. It was dope.
Because they had a bunch. That was supposed to be the first movie in a series of movies. Like, there's the Edgar Rice Burroughs novels they're like 100 years old, man.
Mm-hmm.
But
I liked it. There was some mystery to it, bro. Like Homeboy searched his entire life trying to, find his way back to it, and like it was insane. I liked it. I knew there was gonna be more. I just didn't think they weren't gonna put him out. And I was like, and everybody's like, John Carter sucks. I was like, what? I liked it. But I guess to each his own. I guess the majority didn't like it. But yeah, he played Gambit in that one.
That's right.
And I kind of wanted to see what was going on with that, but everybody wants that clean cut Gambit from the cartoon. And I'm like, dude, this guy sucked. Like, I like Gambit, bro. Whatever, like, rendition. I like it. Jokers, everybody's like, oh, this Joker's gonna suck. I want to see it. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own, like, oh, this one's bad, and nobody can be better than this one. And oh, that one sucked, and this one's better. And dude, why can't we just have multiple Jokers to look upon? Everything has its pros and cons. Sometimes it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, man. But let's see what this guy's take on the Joker is gonna be.
Look, I'll say probably, like, people want to, like, bash all over, what's his name, Jared Leto, for that Suicide Squad attempt that he made.
Mm-hmm.
If you've actually read some of the comic books that were coming out around that time, it wasn't that far off. Like, they were playing around with something with that kind of look. And then depending on how many comic books you read, you might be aware that there was some geeky shit going on about, they were doing the 3 Joker, like, concept where it was like, one of the Jokers was like, you know Ra's al Ghul from the Batman comics, right? You know how he goes into the stuff and becomes like immortal, basically. He just has to renew himself. The idea was Joker did the same thing, so he's like hundreds of years old, but then there's another Joker and then a third one, and I don't know. The whole thing got weird as fuck, man. But
not familiar with that.
Nor should you be, sir. It's just some writer sitting in the fucking like room at like 4:00 in the morning going, I got to write a script up.
Just finished watching Multiplicity.
The three of them, man.
Just finished watching Multiplicity.
Jesus, man.
Anyway, there was 3 Jokers.
My point being is, man, I actually thought, I think Cesar Romero is probably, in my book, the weakest Joker. Like, I'm not a big fan of the whole 60s Batman anyway.
I don't know.
And the fucking pancake makeup and all that shit.
You know, in Spanish, they call him El Guasón.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, cause like, oh, the Joker. When I first started dating my chick, we're watching the, I think it was, the one with Batman, Christian Bale, play Batman.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight with the Joker, is that it? The Dark Knight Rises? Or, I forgot, I am horrible with titles.
Rises
but
was
the one with the Joker
yeah.
with Heath Ledger. No, right? No. Yes?
Yeah, Heath Ledger, man.
Yeah. We're watching it and she's like, ay, Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? You know, she walks in, she's from like Venezuela and shit. You know, but she grew up with old school Batman. You know, and she's like, oh, sí, me encanta Batman. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, and they were watching the old 60s show. And then, like, she sees the new portrayal of the Joker, right? Yeah. And there's like, ay, Dios mío. You know, she starts freaking out. I'm like, that's not the Joker. And like, ese no es el Guasón. El Guasón, no, you know, like, the Joker wouldn't, you know, hurt people. And I'm like,
lady, have we been reading the same comics?
I was like, yo, your Joker has nothing on this fool right here. He's gone through multiple, like, psychotic,
dude, you want to talk
portrayals over the years. He's like snowballed in something crazy and completely insane.
Dude, I remember there being somebody like trying to like talk to my mom because I was a huge Batman fan. You know, the Tim Burton movies, the animated series back in the 90s. And they were like, yeah, you shouldn't let him watch. Like, she knew that I watched it, but she never sat and watched it with me. So like, somebody was like, yeah, you shouldn't let him watch that. It's real. They just got dark and way too like extreme. And it was like, not really. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fucking Mark Hamill's Joker on that animated series definitely killed people. There were dead people all over that series.
It was beautiful. I like
my favorite episodes when the little short pudgy dude, like everybody thinks that he killed Batman. So Joker gets like super pissed at him, starts going after him.
Yeah, they start beating him up. It's like, why'd you kill him? And it's like,
nobody messes with my bats.
Yeah, with Batsy. Nobody, like, of course, man. It was like, if some random dude comes in here and like fucking knocks off your biggest opponent that you've been like trying to beat for years, and he just comes in and fucking pops him off and like, hey, who do you think you are? We got history with this guy. Nobody's gonna kill him but me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, dude, fucking, I don't know why I was thinking about that, but the UFC. I don't know if you remember when fucking, what's his name? The dude that's got brown power across or brown pride or whatever the fuck it is.
Velasquez.
Yes.
Velasquez.
Yeah.
What about him?
Kane. Yeah. When he beat the fucking break. Kane, as in he'll take you out in the field and bash your head in because
he looks like a Shane.
What's happening, y'all? I just got some sex wax from my board, bro. Anyway,
it's definitely a scooter. It's not a Shane.
No, I think Shane drives a scooter. That's where, yeah.
Oh.
Scooter's the guy that Shane steals homework off of.
No. Shooter's the guy we get 5Gs from.
No, you're thinking Shooter.
Oh.
And that's the guy I buy my liquor from.
Way off. Sorry, guys. I'm a little dyslexic.
Shout out to the oldest man in entertainment.
Who
that's
the
an
fuck
inside
is
joke. Or the oldest man living. I'm trying to remember what Shooter's little. I don't know where you got on that, man. Just like every time, it's like, you're looking old, Shooter. He's like, I'm the oldest man alive.
Hey,
y'all don't know what we're talking about.
He's a
have
vampire.
Have y'all ever seen or heard Shooter do a stand-up routine?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's pretty fucking funny. He's pretty fucking funny.
He's a
showman.
The goat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I love that joke, bro. I love that joke. Should we tell the?
What? Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
No, I don't even remember it.
No, if you don't remember it, don't butcher it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna butcher it. Go to Senile Ray and ask Shooter do his
goat
joke.
bit.
His goat bit.
Wait, that's not the same one? And the old guy on the bus flirting with the chick, right?
No, that's a different one. I know that one too. That one's awesome.
Yeah.
That one's actually really funny. Yeah, because I was thinking right now that y'all were saying something about the Shooter being the oldest man in the whatever, and then I was like, I remember when I walked in. Like I walked in mid stride, and I didn't.
Which is not that far. You see this?
Dick.
Think of like a stutter step.
I looked at the actual bar and there was nobody there, and then I saw Shooter on the mic and I was. And, you might have seen I saw like Richard Pryor or some shit. I was like, and I literally sat down and I was like, I need to watch this shit. So.
I was gonna say, man, the first time I saw him do it, like all the comic, fucking they're all spread out smoking cigarettes and shit, and like it was like, and Shooter's gonna do a set, and everybody just kind of,
yeah, oh yeah, everybody wants to pay attention for that.
We're gonna watch this.
Shh, honey, Shooter's doing a set.
Yeah, man.
Just to finish up what I was saying earlier, man. That Wolverine movie that came out, man. Whether or not you think it was a good movie, about a week or 2 weeks before that movie was supposed to come out, somebody released the production copy, which is basically the entire movie already cut with none of the special effects. You can see all the green screen, all the prosthetics.
Oh shit.
And it was bad. But when I was saying earlier, we were like, there's 15 hours worth of footage. Yeah, and it all looks like that. You can see all the wires.
Yeah, they only render the full.
That's what you're not understanding.
No, I'm understanding perfectly, Freddy. Yeah. I'm telling you.
No, because from what I understood, because I wish I could remember where I watched it. I know it was YouTube. But it was one of those videos that I stumbled across when I was looking for an elephant and an ant, and that shit came out. One of those things. I wasn't fucking looking for an elephant, because he looked at me. But it was one of those fucking things.
What kind of camera do you capture that on?
It's a great episode of South Park.
So, anyway.
How does it fit?
I actually...
Exactly. It's like a giant elephant and then just like a little tiny corner. And that's the end.
So, and I saw where basically it was like a 30-minute or 20-minute where they were just talking about it. And I remember, and this was like a movie insider that like a producer or whatever that works with like Universal and shit like that. And he was saying that there is, and I remember now, this is exactly the way he went into it. He said, every 3-hour movie that you see, or 2-hour movie, is normally a 15-hour movie. And he said that it's because there's movies that are shot fully, like the way that they were intended to be released and for the public to see, but they're 15 hours long. And then what they do is they edit and cut down to an hour and a half, 2 hours, however long the movie is gonna be. And then he said, that's why now that you have Blu-rays and shit, that's why you have Blu-rays with like so much extra content and features and shit like that.
Bluebirds and shit.
But he was saying there is like 15-hour movies or 10-hour movies that people can put out and you'd watch it as a movie. Now, of course, the logical thing or the logical reason as to why they don't do it is because ain't nobody in the world that's going to sit down for 10 hours and watch a fucking movie no matter how good it is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but just to give you an idea of what all right, most of the movies nowadays, especially if you're talking like the superhero movies and shit like that, I'm saying most of that footage is not going to be theater. It's not going to be release ready. There's going to be, you gotta.
Oh yeah, well I mean that's why there's what I told you, the cuts, the special effects. That's why movies now, especially again the superhero movies. Mm-hmm. That's why now you can have movies with alternate endings and shit like that. And
Well, okay, what I was
and
gonna,
now you have those fucking, which
Hey, don't yell at me, bro. Keep it down over there.
which I haven't.
you're gesticulating
You're
aggressively.
putting yourself through it. Was it that where you can't eat? You're starving yourself. Don't take it out on me.
Which I now remember, and I've never seen one. I've seen it like that you can watch it. I think there's one on Netflix, but now they have those fucking, I don't know how they work, but they have those interactive movies where you interact with the actual movie and you decide supposedly the way the movie rolls out or whatever.
That's insane.
You never heard of that?
That Black Mirror project, Bandersnatch.
I know there was a YouTube video like that. It's like, what do you want to do? Yeah, there's YouTube videos.
Oh, you depending on which one you want, you click a different link at the end. It takes you to another.
Yeah, I'll
video.
take you to another video. So imagine like the freaking like spider web of videos. There's gonna be like just videos of like do you want him to put on a hat? Do you want him to throw on a tie? Do you want him to do this? And people are like, I want him to put on a hat, and they do click on the hat, and then that is a link to another video. And then he puts on the hat, and what do you want to do now? And there's like separate videos for each article of clothing, or like it was not specifically clothing, but and now he's gonna go for a walk, or he can go for a run, or he can just drive where he's going. And there's like a separate video of him doing each of those actions, and you can make your own story out of it.
Yeah,
right. The example I was going to use was Apocalypse Now, man. Like Coppola had, I want to say, 100+ hours worth of footage when he made that movie. I mean, that's why they took him almost 4 or 5 years to finish filming that shit. I mean, Lawrence Fishburne was 13 when they started, and fucking, an adult by the time they finished.
I was like, for a second, I thought you were being serious.
No, it's pretty, literally, Lawrence Fishburne was about 14 or so when he started that movie.
Really?
Dude. Yeah, he was young as fuck. He was just a big dude, man.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw a badass Lawrence. If you get a chance, there's a movie called Always Outnumbered, Always Outgunned with Lawrence Fishburne. It's not a happy little movie. It's got some darkness to it, but damn, it was fucking good, man. Like Fishburne plays.
He's a lot of people sleep on him, man. He's a very good fucking actor, man.
Yeah, he's done some crap just like everybody else.
One of my favorite, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, but one of my favorite roles to see him in, and I never get tired, is Boys in the Hood.
Right.
He killed that fucking role like crazy, bro. Crazy. Like that was one, and it was so, like he no other way to say it. He played the neighborhood dad, like the dad in the hood that's trying to get his son out. You know what I'm saying? And he embodied that. And to this day, I can't picture anybody else like fucking like doing that role.
Right.
Like the other thing that people don't know, if I remember correctly, John Singleton, before Cube was given cause Ice Cube almost lost that role because Singleton gave it to him. He gave him the script and he was like, dude, I want you to do this role for this movie that I'm writing or whatever. So here's the script, memorize it and come see me on Monday or some shit like that, and we're gonna shoot or whatever. Well, cause Singleton still had to talk to the producers and convince them that cause Ice Cube had never acted before. Right? So he had to convince them that he was a good fit for the role or whatever. Cube shows up late, first of all. And then, he didn't memorize his lines. None of that shit. So he completely fucked up the audition completely. So then they were like, nah, man, you just wasted our time or whatever. And Singleton went and it was like, Cube, I told you, man. I told you to get this shit down correctly, whatever. So anyway, point being is that Cube almost lost that role and they were actually going to give it to Tupac. But, Tupac, I believe it was around the time that he got shot the first time. So when he got shot the first time, everybody stopped, kind of like Hollywood, stopped fucking with him for a little while because they didn't want, that problem. So then they ended up not giving them to him. So then the company had already invested all this money into this movie, and they had a choice: either go on with somebody now, which they didn't know who to go with, or Cube had already fucked it up, Pac was shot or whatever, or going through that shit, or shelve it. And they was like, well, I don't want to shelve this money. So then that's when Singleton went back and forth with them. And I was like, look, let me work with this dude or whatever. And he went back with Cube and it was like, dude, he basically told him, get your shit together because I want to get you this role. So Cube went back to his house. He said that one whole weekend he went over the lines, went back, killed it, and the rest is fucking history. I'm saying this because in that movie alone, there's so many gems, like so many little things that a lot of people don't know that I think back on now. And it's like, fuck, like that's fucking, like it's crazy. Like, for example, the way that Fishburne, killed that role, like I can't picture anybody else, like fitting that role. Cuba Gooding Jr., before that movie, I didn't even know who the fuck he was until well, I mean, there was Radio, but Radio was like 9 years later or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And then that was one of Cube's, first. Oh, and the other one. The other thing that happened in that movie was, y'all remember all the motherfuckers that were in the porch, Cube's friends in the movie? Mm-hmm. Well, the original tie into that movie was they were supposed to have NWA as them, but the reason that they couldn't do it was all because these fuckers could not settle on the money. Some wanted more money, and because they were kids and technically, they were 17, 18, 19 years old. They were now, and some of them were like, well, fucking, $75,000, fuck it, I'll take it, but some were like, no, and because of the back and forth, the company was just like, fuck that shit, like, we're not gonna fuck with them. So they threw them all out, and they got those actors or whatever.
Well, dude, my understanding is that was a lot of the situation that are not necessarily the movie, man, but a lot of situations like that played in with the, what was it? The guy that was managing, the guy that Eazy-E brought in to manage him.
Oh, Jerry Heller.
Yeah. Part of that was basically they couldn't get anybody to fucking coordinate, so it was like, well, we gotta bring this motherfucker in, or we're not gonna be making any money whatsoever. I mean, obviously, went haywire from there, man.
Where's my money? Jerry's like, what money?
Exactly. But I mean, I don't
just picturing Eazy-E like looking out from behind his leg, like, yeah, what money?
that
dude. I just pictured that.
Tell me you would not watch a cartoon NWA Babies.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah, I would.
Just DJ Ren comes waddling out. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Fuck the daycare.
That dude really
coming straight out the changing room.
That dude really fucked them over, man. Like, yeah. I think they could have been so much better. I think everybody could have branched out to be a very successful solo artist. But Jerry just royally. The only one that was that saved himself, and I think was able to save his career because he was more savvy, was Cube. That's why the first time, man. Like,
there was a reason he was the first one that bailed out, man.
Yeah, he was like, nah, fuck that. And then, like, cause back then, like, nobody knew about masters and which is what you asked me off camera about the whole rapping thing in the booth and shit. Well, because when I was in high school and shit, before this whole comedy shit, I tried doing the rap thing, and like I've told Sean before, and I apologize. I've said this story before on the podcast.
It's cool. You don't have to go on that.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole story, but I'm saying like I actually I started doing the rap thing like when I was younger, or whatever, when I was still in high school, and I was able to manage like actually get traction from it. Like I actually recorded and sold mixtapes.
There you go. What's your what was the most favorite? Did you do hooks? What was your shit? Did you cipher?
Oh no! I wrote and recorded everything that I.
There you go. Yeah. What was the
I actually recorded
your most favorite hook you wrote for a song?
My favorite hook. What? That was this shit right here, the chair.
Okay.
The hook that I can remember. Fuck! I can't. It doesn't come to me right now, but no. I can tell you to what beat I did it to. Y'all remember that song by Jermaine Dupri and Ludacris? Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah. Welcome to Atlanta, we don't pay.
Yeah. That was the
Welcome to Atlanta.
That was the song. That was the song that I wrote it to. But I do remember one of my best mixtapes that I released and that I sold. It was called Neighborhood Classics, and it was just 5 tracks. 5 tracks. I don't remember all 5 of them, but I remember telling Sean. And one of them was Juvie's "Back That Ass Up," Black Rob's like "Whoa." Fuck. What was the it wasn't Jay-Z's "Big Pimpin'" because I was still.
What would you rap about?
My
gangsters and shit. Well, I'm about to go grab me a 9 and then I'm about
really,
to go
believe
grab
it
me
or
a
not,
5.
Believe it or not, I was very. I tried it. What tried was the key, the key word there. I try to go like deep, not with like feelings, but like poetry.
When cholos cry.
like poetry.
I missed you the other day.
And then,
Dude, I love that meme.
Because you ran away.
I was gonna say, man, I love that fucking meme of the cholo writing in his diary.
Dear diary, this fool came up to me.
Yeah, man, but I remember doing that shit. Oh, anyway, so I recorded that mixtape. It was 5 tracks. And I called the mixtape Neighborhood Classics, and I sold it for $5 a pop. And I actually we
how many did you sell?
That's where I was going. Me and Sean had this conversation before, and I was telling him that I think overall in my so-called music career, I made more money in music than what I've done in comedy so far. To be honest, I think as a whole. Like doing the mixtape shit, I probably made about $2,000 to $3,000.
Yes, I was IRS. Look this motherfucker up.
No, keep in mind.
That's unclaimed taxes right there, baby.
All stories told on this podcast are alleged allegations made by unwary, untrustworthy individuals.
Back then, I didn't know who Uncle Sam was. He was never my uncle.
Copyright music too. I'm about to get all your royalties, baby.
Yeah, man.
What was this dumbass app they had back in the early 2000s where you could like play some music and it would go, that song is, and it'd like send you Simzam or some bullshit like that. Anyway.
Shazam.
There you go.
Still here.
They still have that shit around.
Still has Shazam. As a matter of fact, Jamie Foxx hosts a game show.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about
Shazam.
That.
So basically, it plays a song for I don't know how many seconds, and you're supposed to. It gives you like ends like what's the name of the song? So you like it's like it plays. And you and your it's 2. It's a pair of people, right? And it's 3 teams. And then, like, you could answer it correctly, but then the guy next to you answered faster, right? So then he gets a point instead of you. And then, like, it's insane. It gets faster and faster. And it throws some random music at you, bro. Shit you haven't heard in years. And you're like, oh my God, what's that called? And then, yeah.
Dude, what was it? They used to do those stupid little game shows on the radio stations where it'd be like, they'd play like 3 seconds of a song and you gotta guess it.
You gotta guess it.
Dude, but on the classic rock station, like there's like hundreds of songs that start off with like one fucking just like power chord.
Yeah.
All you hear is, and you're like,
And then if you fucking play a Metallica song, you're never for 3 seconds you're never gonna guess it's a Metallica song because it fucking have the longest fucking intros I've ever fucking heard to them and Pink Floyd. You'll never fucking.
You know who was super gacho with that stuff? Freaking Johnny O from Wild 104.
Oh,
he would play like a remix. Like it's like, oh, it's this song, right? And people are like, oh, this song, nope. And they're like, and then like 3 callers like, nope, so I already said that one, nope, they already said that one, nope. And then like, what song was it? It was this one, but it was the remix, but this person. And they're like, what? How are you supposed to get a remix from like a little part right there, like of the actual song? How are we supposed to know there's like a whole remix part that you didn't even play?
The fans want to kill him. Management's happy that he's saving them money.
Yeah. He's like giving away tickets for Sesame Street, bro. There's like a lot of pissed off people out there.
Fuck your kids. Yeah, man. Oh, by the way, I was going to do this earlier. I just wanted to say this. Fuck Amazon. They're a bunch of pussies, and I have no respect for them.
Well, they don't pay taxes.
What happened with Amazon? Yeah,
I went looking for coils from a damn vaporizer. And those cocksuckers have like completely obliterated, like they actively hunt down people who are selling vape supplies on Amazon now and delete their accounts.
Yeah. No tobacco. You can thank the teens getting their little paws on the jewels for that.
What the fuck does that all right, look, I understand that. Don't sell the juice then. By all means. Don't sell the juice if you don't want to sell the juice. Or sell the nicotineless juice or whatever the fuck you want to do. But it's like the idea that like, all right, like
it's too easy online, bro.
Well, you know about the whole thing about like with rifles, right? Like a rifle frame is not considered legally a rifle under U.S. law. The receiver is considered a rifle under U.S. law, unless it's one piece. It's
okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, so like you.
So it's kind of one of those things where, like, for example, the AK-47 is not illegal. What's illegal is the clip.
No, it's the receiver.
The full auto.
Yeah, it's the I forget the exact.
No, that's what I'm saying. But the actual gun, the gun itself is not illegal. You can have the gun. What you can't have is the extended clip.
No, that's not true, Freddy. I know I've looked this one up, but it's literally you can take away 5% of the rifle. Like it still looks like a functioning rifle. You can put bullets in the thing and everything, but it will not feed, it will not fire if you take out the receiver. And that receiver is legally counted. It's a piece of metal about maybe 5 inches long. And, well, it's a couple pieces of metal about 5 inches long. But that by itself is legally considered a rifle under U.S. law. It's fucking crazy, dude. Technically speaking, you can get away with selling 95% of a gun and never have to have a dealer's license. You don't have to be you don't have to do background checks, none of that shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't get addicted to kids.
My child is addicted to Kalashnikovs, and we have so many holes in the ceiling.
By the way, y'all talking about that jewel shit and that vape shit. Have you seen that documentary on Netflix, Broken?
Yes.
I was watching that shit like literally like 30 minutes before you pulled up. Bro, that is like fucked up on so many levels.
Right? It's insane. Jewel started all this shit, bro. I work for I used to work for a vape juice company for the people that didn't know. And
you don't work there anymore?
No, it's slowed down, bro. September 9th, it's actually September 11, bro. 9/11 on the 2019.
Holy shit! So where do you work? Oh yeah,
I'm working at a vape shop now. So thankfully, basically, I started off working at the vape shop, right? And then the owners made the juice company, so I got promoted to working at the juice company. And I was just working with the juice company, and then September 11, 2019 came, and then freaking Donald Trump had to open up his mouth. And he's like, I think we're going to ban flavors. We're going to ban them all. It's bad for the kids. Yeah. You know, he started going with all that bullshit. And then
he even does look.
Yeah, fuck this. He did. We're going to get rid of it all. We don't want kids getting addicted to nicotine. It's really bad. I already talked to my wife. She has a kid. Dude, I hate him so much. He opened up his hocico way. He opened up his mouth. Everybody in the United States that vaped or owns a vape shop, People, mom and pop stops, bro. All this stuff, bro. There's a couple franchises out there. But the majority of the vape shops across the United States, bro, are mom and pop places, bro, that they put their savings together, got a loan or whatever, open up this stuff, man, and help people quit smoking cigarettes, bro. These guys go on, on like freaking heroes, bro. You guys made your town, bro, your network, whatever, like better, bro. I helped out an old school fireman, bro. I remember my first sale was an old school viejito fireman, bro, from Mission, bro. He's like, he wasn't that viejito, maybe like 60. He still got around, but he looked a little acabado, right? And he's like, bro, I used to be a firefighter from back in the day, bro. They used to call us smoke eaters because that was before they even had the oxygen tanks, bro. They would just go in with a rag over their faces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So these guys would like go into fires, bro, pull people out, bro. And he was telling me, bro, we would get out of the fire and all the smoke and shit, get back to the station, and then light up a cigarette, bro. And I was like, what? And his lungs, bro. He's like, bro, I got a, granddaughter coming in. I don't want to be smoking around her, time to quit. I'm like, yeah, bro, I helped him out, bro. I got him a nice little starter kit, bro. It was like $50, I think, and like some juice was like $10-$20, whatever. And he walked out, bro. I didn't see him for about 2 months. His daughter would come by and get the juice. Right. It's like, it's my dad's flavor, and it was like a strawberry kiwi or whatever. And he liked it. And that's what he went, bro. 2 months later, bro, this man walks into the shop, bro, with that, like, basketball shorts, bro, and an athletic shirt. You know what I mean? Like, 2 months changed. He went from a viejito, like, kind of acabado to, like, looking like he's about to ball, man. He was standing up higher. His skin was a little bit better. You know what I mean? Tobacco really sucks out your skin, bro. It is horrible for your skin, bro. And, like, you can see it in old smokers. They look like a crinkly can, bro. Like, it's just really bad.
Did you? I had a question. It's crazy. I think I've asked you before, but did you ever smoke?
Yeah, I started smoking when I was 18, bro. I started with Phillies. Yeah, my first smoke was a fucking Phillies Swishers. No, Phillies, not a Swisher Sweet. It was a Phillies blunt, just a tobacco cigarillo, nothing green in it. It was just that. We didn't have money for cigarettes, but we just bought that. And I started from there, bro. I evolved to Cools. I like the menthol. Yeah, bro. I was gangster, homie. I was with the Cools, bro. Heck yeah. I went up to the Newports. I just like menthol. I didn't like the actual taste of tobacco. I didn't like it from the beginning, bro. Reds were horrible to me. Lights just tasted horrible. I didn't like the tobacco flavor. I liked the menthol. It was something different. Like, I liked the coolness, bro. I went and I kept going, and I liked the actual, packing it, bro. It was cool, man. You would pack a freaking pack, bro, and people would just like twist their necks, bro.
How many years did you smoke?
I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years. So from I was 18 to like 25. You know what I mean? Almost 10 years.
And when did you quit?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago when I started vaping.
So you quit cigarettes 5 years ago?
Yeah, give and take, man. My girl, I was smoking Camel Crushes at the time. Heck yeah, I liked at that point. I liked Camel. I would just crush the little bead at the end, just get that little menthol at the end. Because I smoked so much menthol, bro. I started getting like heartburn. Yeah, bro, it was so bad. Yeah, bro, it was the whatever menthol they put in there is not really good for your lungs, bro. It's horrible. So. Like, for some reason, I would smoke some Cools, bro, or some Newports. I would start getting, like, heartburn. I don't know why. It was just weird. And then I had to go to Camel, and that's why I would like the Crush, because I would just get the little menthol at the end, but not enough to, like, get that heartburn going. It was weird. And then my girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife, she gave me, like, her kit, like, her little vape kit. She bought herself a newer one, so she gave me, like, the little hand-me-down. And she's like, here's the coil. Here's the juice. This is how you do it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. Sure. I got juice all over my hands. I burnt coils. Like, it was a mess, bro. A lot of customers come into my store like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, bro, I was worse than you. If I can learn how to do this properly and go even farther beyond that, bro. I built my own coils. I changed my own cotton, bro. I'm good, bro. I don't have to depend on like, oh man, I burnt my coil. It's after closing time at the local vape shop. I can't get anything till the next day. I just grab a bag of cotton out of my backpack, bro, and I just switch that out. You know what I mean? It's better, bro. Instead of like having to pay $5 every time my coil burns out, or $6 or $7. There's some pretty big coils out there, and I just changed the cotton. That's it. A bag of cotton's like $6.50, bro. $7, maybe a little bit more where you're at, depending on the whatever. And then it's like a bag, and it lasts me like a long time.
Bro, can you use cotton candy?
Huh? You want to use cotton candy? It's sugar.
I know.
No. This is like, it's not just like regular cotton you just grab off, you know, or like the shit it's like surgical cotton. Great. Yeah. Like super clean, bro. Organic, natural. Like there's different types of cotton. This stuff is dope, bro. Really easy to snip and snap. I love it. Heck yeah, it makes that little poppy noise. It's beautiful. I'm like at the end of a spectrum here. There's like simple, like Cigalite stuff like that with a little tiny tank. And a little pen, you can do. This is hobbyist, bro. I've done this for years. I like the way I do this. I make my own coils, you know, like I can tweak this. I can help people out. I've done this. I've been in this industry for so long, bro. And I still don't know everything.
You know what the funny thing is, man? And the more I think about it, and this irritates me because it's one of the reasons I got out of, was into guns for a while. Like just doing like sports shooting, fucking. Nothing ever like major, but like, you know, I had different types of rifles, different calibers and shit. And at some point it became so prohibitively expensive to go buy the rounds that like I literally like looked into like getting a press and just like pressing my own rounds. And then I started reading into it's like, oh, and then you might, you know, blow yourself up or something like that. You know, there's some guy with 3 fingers missing going, I got the recipe down now.
No, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I've also heard that when not that you make rounds or like one of us makes rounds, but I've heard that the way they make the round can affect the aim of when you put it in the barrel.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah. I didn't know that shit. Like meaning even if the barrel on the gun or on the rifle has like the aim is lined up perfectly.
Yeah.
If the bullet is not made correctly, it'll still fucking.
Yeah, depending on how it leaves the casing, how much force it has behind it, whether it's, you know.
Yeah, if you don't pack it right, it's gonna be a dud.
Yeah, it'll tumble basically. I mean, that's was something I was reading the other day that like was confusing. Somebody was trying to make the case. It was like, well, technically speaking, like a bullet doesn't slow down; it just falls to the ground. And you go, that's not completely right. There's also air resistance, and then you have tumble because if the bullet starts to, that's why like AK rounds, the 7.63, 62, yeah. Yeah, man, they'll fuck you up because if once they hit something, like the little, 5 point, fuck, the numbers escape me. Point is, it's basically a large 22 Magnum, but it's what the AR round uses. Yeah, those will keep going straight. They won't really tumble when they hit something. Whereas the 7.63 will tumble as soon as it hits something. So you get people who are getting shot in the shoulder and the bullets coming out their fucking asshole.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit, dude. But yeah, because it just does, it's got the momentum, but once it starts spinning and going all over the place, it'll go fucking anywhere.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. Believe it or not, man, this may not be completely accurate, but I remember seeing some numbers at one point where at least at one point, like for a good 100 years or so, the 22 was probably the most deadly round. Not that it did the most damage, but it was more likely to kill you because as soon as it goes inside, it starts bouncing around.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, it just blends your body.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it was either the 22 or the 25 that was known as like the assassin's round back in like the early 1900s, man. Because one, it's quiet. Two, it's cheap. You know what I mean? Small as fuck.
I like 22s, bro. Everybody's like, oh, you gotta get the big caliber. I like 22s, bro. Rounds are cheaper. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, you can shoot all day. I remember watching somebody who'd rigged out their Ruger, fuck, I cannot remember the build of that rifle, but it's a little Ruger 22 rifle, but they had rigged it out with a banana clip, so it's like a 150 round magazine. Yeah, man. And you just change the receiver on it, dude, and that thing can go full fucking auto. Actually, this was back before the bump stocks and all that bullshit, which, by the way, that's bullshit. You can bump fire all you want. You just got to keep it steady.
I have it
real loose against your shoulder, and you just yank on the front of the rifle, and basically you're just like using the momentum to fucking kick it.
I have a friend that has a sawed-off shotgun, and the barrel was like about from here to here, and that's how he bought it. And then when he got it, he still cut down like 2 inches, I think. 3 inches, I think. Dude. So that barrel is fucking, like, it's short. And, I mean, I've never been there when he shot it, but when he has video of, like, he went out to a field to shoot it, dude, from far, I mean, the camera, whoever was holding the camera was far away, you could tell. But just from, like, even the angle of the camera, you can, like, you can almost feel, like, the kickback on that fuck. And he told me, he's like, dude, even when you're holding it as tight as you can, one miscalculation and the thing will fucking fly out of your fucking hands and shit.
Don't get me wrong. I've used pistol grip shotguns before. It's not bad. Have you ever fired a pistol grip like a Mossberg or something like that?
Nah. Oh, well, my point to that is that he says the only downside to this gun is he can only shoot and reload twice because the barrel gets so hot that he's like, if I try to
That's why I find it funny when they when like in movies and action movies they just like grab a shotgun and then they're like single handle, like they're doing it with one hand. Yeah. You're like, I was like, that's the word. No, like
that doesn't work that way.
It's like that's what it really looks like. Yeah, your arms out of sock.
But any round you can fire single handed with a shotgun is probably, consistently is probably not going to be more effective than 10 yards.
Yeah, no.
By the way, guys, we're coming up on the first hour here. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, let's try it.
3, 2, 1. Okay, folks, we're back for the second half hour this time. We got shit to do and people to...
I got a baby at home. I shouldn't even be out and shit.
Oh, that's true, bro. It's real late and you're out here fucking...
Yeah, man. It's the daddy life. The reason I was late to begin with is we're out of... baby milk,
how's dad life treating you?
It's going great, bro. Right now she's a little bit sick, so we're going through that for the first time. Keeping up with the medication. She's like, yeah. I'm like, take it. Like you need to get better. She's got a lot of mucus build up, so we're doing the little saline drops or whatever. So she's like, then she come out. It's like, no, don't drown. It's like 3 drops. Like I promise you. Like
you're doing the little nostril sucker.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new gangster one that I need to get. Yeah.
You're at that point in life.
No, dude. Oh my god, it's awesome because the little old school shitty one, it's like if you don't they move. It's like you're trying to waterboard them, bro. Like trying to get the mocos out and shit. Like yeah. And I'm gonna poke you in the eye. Stop moving. Yeah. Like fucking. And just and it gets to a really creepy part where you're like, hold her down, I'll get her head, don't move, and then just super slow, and sometimes it doesn't even get anything, so we gotta do it fucking constantly, just to and it's bothering her obviously, and I know it's dude, this is so you can sleep good tonight. If not, you're just gonna have all that built up in there. The medication, with the little syringe syrup thing, beautiful. She's she gets a weird taste, but she'll keep doing it and she'll eat it. Beautiful, that's awesome. Diaper changes, no problem. I don't know, it was just weird. I went from ew, I'm not gonna be wiping people's ass, right to I got this. And just oh, you got a diaper, I call them Hershey's Kisses or this is a full Snickers bar, I'm that stupid idiot, right? And they taught me like a cool technique. Because before I would like take it off and be like, I wait, you know? And then like having to hold her up and like wipe her and shit. They're like, instead of going through so many wipies.
Quick rookie question.
Sup?
Do you wipe?
Sup?
Do you wipe up or down?
Keep it away from the coochie, bro. Yeah. Heck yeah, bro. You don't want no stinky coochie.
Yeah.
Heck
That's
yeah.
how you
Front
end
to
up
back,
getting-
bro. Front to back. I got
Front
this
to
down, bro.
back.
That was the first thing I did. I'm like, I'm not gonna ruin this coochie, right? It's just, cause like, you know, like, there's gonna be a weird, awkward, like, doctor visit, you know, like, the doctor's gonna be like, hey, you've been wiping, right? I was like, I don't know, you know, like, I'm gonna make sure, I'm very detail oriented, bro. If they give me, instructions on how to do something, I'll follow it to a T. I'll even do my own research apart from that, bro. I swallowed the shit out of my baby. Gangster, bro. Like, my wife and my mother-in-law were like, how the fuck? Swaddling is when you wrap them into a burrito.
I know.
Okay. So, like, I was, like, looking at, like, 3 different techniques, bro, and I was like, you know what? You know, and, like, the one with the hoodie, you know what I mean? Like, just the one with the head. Like, I looked at a bunch of them, bro, and I was like, sa, bro. Like, clean-ass baby fold, bro. I practiced it a shit ton of times, bro. I got this. Because I was like, I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life, bro. You know what I mean? I might as well start practicing and doing it now instead of like, I can't do this, you know?
Look, unless she suffers a head injury at 18 months, it's a few years.
No, parenting.
Oh, yeah. I meant the diaper changing and swaddling.
No. The swaddling, she's like me, bro. She likes to, when we sleep, bro, spread out. Just like arms all over the place. Like,
Straight up starfish.
yeah, dude. So she got to a point where she's like, like in the swaddles, bro. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna torture you. You don't want to be in there. I'm not, you know, fucking. She like sleeps all relaxed and shit, you know, gangster. And yeah, the only thing right now is we kind of carried her a little too much, like put her to sleep and stuff. So now, like she self-soothes, like like she started getting it. But like,
How old is she now?
7 months, going on 8. She's about to be 8 in about a week.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro. She like that, bro. I was like, hey, what's that? Where you could 3 months ago? You couldn't eat. What's going on? You know, like it's so quick, and I'm like, all right, it's gonna come even faster, bro. When she hits 1, papitas, bro. Not papitas, but like super fast. Papitas mean they come out really quick. I'm making up my own lingo right now, but no, it's gonna come insane, bro. So I gotta roll with the punches, bro. Swaddles is in the past. I'm never gonna swaddle her again unless you know I'm gonna be cute and like wrap her up and shit. Right, the baths, bro. I do that shit by myself. Or my wife's got arthritis, so she can't really, you know, be grabbing and like doing all that stuff. So I was like, I'm a bear dad, bro. As soon as I get home, bro, I'm like, hey, give me the baby. You relax. Sometimes, bro. If I'm fucking tired, bro, I was like, give me a second. I need to relax. Like it's been a tough day, right?
Did you threaten to eat your children? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't get to. Maybe. But no, like, I'd like to, you know, I change diapers, bro. I bathe her. I, you know, dry her up. Put the little night cream on her and shit. It's like Johnson & Johnson's, like, relax cream. I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. They're just, like, shoveling baby products. Like lotion that hasn't sold in months. Baby. Sold out in seconds. You know what I mean? And they price these things are stupid, bro. You don't know. I had, like, a special detergent for her clothes, bro. I had a special soap for her bottles and shit, you know, like, I was like, fuck this, bro. Like, they're like $6, $8. I don't know. Detergent was like $30, bro, for a little tiny one. I was like, fuck that shit, bro. We got the fucking Tide. She can, you know, she's good
Deal
now.
with it, basically.
Yeah, once we got like 4 or 5 months in, like 3 months, like, okay, this baby is stable. You know, like, let's break out the gangster shit, right? Hell yeah. So we just did regular dish soap, regular clothes soap. You know, her skin's not that sensitive anymore. I know sometimes the doctor's like, you know, skin's a little sensitive, so try to use like not that much laundry detergent, maybe like a little bit. But no, she's good now. And you gotta roll with the punches, bro. She's already eating food, bro. I figured out how to make there's like oatmeal, to slowly get her from liquids like bottles and shit from milk, to introduce her to water for the first time. 3 ounces a day. You know what I mean? Don't go too crazy. Her body's still kind of like, you know, weird. So we're doing the transition, but she's doing amazing, bro. Right away, like, cause she just watches us. She's so chill and she just watches us. It's so creepy sometimes, bro. Like, we'd be there watching TV. And she'd be like right between us, and she's just looking at us, bro. And like we eat, And she's just looking at us. So when it was her time to eat, bro, she knew exactly what to do. She's like, you know, like, she's like, here you go, open up. She's like, And it's like, we put it in. She's like, right away, bro. Hell yeah. I was like, esta's mía. You know, like, this is my baby. Yeah. We gonna get fat together. So, like, she just, like, started eating, bro, real good. We started off with, like, a little oatmeal, some rice, kind of like the Rice Krispies. Like that type of cereal. Did that shit. You gotta blend it correctly with the baby powdered milk. Right? And that's another way they get that fucking powdered milk out your system, bro. It's like, oh, add it here, add it there, add it there. This is supposed to be just for milk. It's like, hell yeah. And then you run out through the cans, bro. I've been like, dude, she's like heavily, you know, of course she's growing, bro. So she went from like 2 ounces to 4 ounces, and now she's doing 6 ounces. You know, the majority of the bottle, bro. She chugs that shit. Gangster, bro. And she's out for a little 99. Of course, like, we keep her up. We don't want her to just knock out immediately after the bottle, right? So we keep her up, and when she starts rubbing her eyes and getting like, I'm like, all right, cool. And then, like, I just put her on my shoulder, and, like, as I watch TV, she passes out. But now she got to me putting her on her shoulder and passing out. I can't just put her down, and she'll pass out by herself, so we gotta, like, retrain her. Dude, these things are, like, fresh, brand new out of the factory, bro. You gotta do the programming yourself, or else they'll get really fucked up. I seen some kids out there, bro. Yeah, right? Like, yeah, those kids, their parents were missing a couple chapters on that user manual, bro. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That's cool, man. Wait. I'm at the stage where I thought that me and my ex-wife were going to get we still had a couple of years under our belt where we got to have fun choosing her birthday party. Mm-hmm. No. She's barely going to be 3. She's already not. She's already stuck on what she wants, and she'll clearly tell you. So it's not like, does she mean that? No, she tells you. Like, for example, last year it was Sesame. The first year it was Sesame Street themed. Second year was Elmo, because she was all into Elmo.
Yeah.
So then this year, my ex-wife wanted to do something else. I forgot what the fuck it was. And then she was like, no, she wants, Vampirina. I hate that fucking thing.
Vampirina, what's that, bro?
You never watched all
I've never seen it. My daughter's not that old yet, so I'll probably be turned on to some, like, Disney shit later on. It's like, bro, you never heard of, like, the Puppy Pals, you know? Like,
I was gonna say, your kid's not old enough and you don't smoke enough weed.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna need a lot of weed.
Dude, no, bro, like, my daughter, like, we were just going through, like, little baby channels and shit, and then we came up in Disney, and there's one, I forgot where, like, there's storks and they deliver animal babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen that shit?
That's what it's called, storks.
Storks? Or
Disney storks. That's what the movie's called.
And there's, like, a flamingo and a penguin teamed up. That I didn't know that's how animal math went up. It's like, you ain't got a stork, you tape a penguin to a flamingo, you got a stork. So these guys are like tag teaming. They're like French, like trainees and shit, learning how to deliver babies. And like, I'm so hooked on it, bro. My baby does not know what's going on. I'm like, bro, they're about to deliver the rhino baby. Watch out. You know, I want to see how this turns out. You know what I mean? Like, I would get so into these, whatever she's watching, bro.
Yeah, man. She's so that's where I'm at right now. She's choosing her birthday party. So eventually you're gonna fucking run into Vampirina, bro. That
I
fucking
told my
cartoon.
daughter, like, of course she didn't understand me, but I told my daughter as I'm like holding her, and she's like, honey, we're broke. It's like, we ain't getting you shit. Yeah.
Themed birthday parties are for other people.
Okay. Yeah, your themes are going to be green, red, blue, pink. Yeah, pick a color. No designs. Yeah, maybe bro. Polka dots on your 10th birthday, but that's it.
Yeah, dude. And parties get expensive real quick, dude.
Fuck no, bro. They want to come over to the house, we'll have a little party. That's it, bro. I ain't going nowhere. No fucking Peter Piper, bro. Nothing too crazy. I want to invite the whole class. That's pendeja. 5 kids. 5 kids. Maybe. 5 is the limit. 5. Maybe.
If I like them.
Yeah. If they fuck up once, pa fuera. I don't care if they're going to spend the whole day out in the backyard, but they're not going to be in mi casa. No.
Dude, I don't know what it is that I've never seen. And maybe it's just the fact that you don't want to deal with other people, man. If you're going to do it, run it potluck style. Make the other parents bring some shit.
Yeah, heck yeah. Cooperacha, bro. Heck yeah, bro. I'll put up the meat. You guys bring the forks. That's how we do it with my friends, bro. Everybody's like, hey, you bringing something? You bringing something? Fuck it, dude. Like, with the one person, bro, that you hate in one of those is the guy that's supposed to bring the tortilla and he always shows up late. I'm like, yeah, wey, ya comimos. Like, go return your tortillas.
No, I like the one that shows up and there's a
Google's out here like searching shit. It says return your 30s.
They're listening to us, bro.
Yeah.
No, the one that you find in every freaking crowd, no matter where you go, is the one that shows up and does not bring a motherfucking thing.
Oh, sí, güey. No. Si no vas a traer nada, güey, con madre. Si no tienes feria, güey, I'm not gonna force you to bring something, bro. If you can pitch in, badass, bro. But if you say you're bringing something, bro, and you show up way past the time, bro, that ingredient is no longer needed, bro.
You're not needed.
You wasted that money. If you save the receipt, badass, go return the tortillas, papa. But don't promise me that you're gonna show up on time to have those tortillas properly at the adequate time as the carne is coming out for my guests. And now you're making me
look like
having to leave my own house, bro, my own cookout to go get tortillas, bro, because your ass decided to show up late. Bring the ice. Yeah, and hopefully it's not melted by the time you get here.
You know what? I'll throw out that as a little caveat. If you show up without anything, at least show up with enough money in your pocket that if we need to send your ass out to the store for some shit, you can do it. Yeah. Dude, that's why, regardless, if I ask and I'm like, can I bring something?
Legal beer run where you actually pay for it.
Yeah. God damn it. We're grown adults. It means different things. Yeah. I'm literally running to go get beer, not running away with beer. Yeah. But yeah, man, fuck it. Show up with a bottle or something, you know? Something weird. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with people. They're like, I didn't know what to bring. Well, bring something, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Bring tortillas. Because the other guy didn't bring any.
But if all else fails, just bring cocaine. We all got that one uncle.
Rudy's no, you just keep your little white powdery substance away from my daughter's birthday party.
Well, I didn't mean to a birthday party.
It's there, bro, even if it's not my daughter.
I saw
some little 3-year-old, bro, is having her fiesta unknowingly with cocaine in there.
Yeah. Oh, have you never done rails at a child's birthday party before?
No.
Beautiful.
No.
No, I don't want any more pizza. Thanks, man.
Hey, why is this Cheeto wet?
You're getting way too deep with the kid. It's like, look, life is going to be intense.
Sean, get out of the bouncy house. It's only for the children.
But I like the texture.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Hanging off the net from the ceiling, not even on the wall.
You're going to deflate it, cabrón.
Oh, dude, funny. Have you ever been at a kid's party after the kids have gone and, like, they haven't, like, turned off the bouncy house yet? Never, like, you just slowly
chilling there, bro.
Just slowly start seeing the adults creep that way with their beer in their hand. Like, I'm gonna try this out.
Yeah, I always gotten the whole like, hey, my buddy runs the fucking the castle place. He said we can leave it the whole weekend. So he has the fucking bouncy out of his backyard all weekend. The kids are all fucking traileados and shit. Like, ah, you know.
Oh man,
so how slow is your bouncy house business where you can afford to just give one out? You might have like an arsenal, like just castles and houses and burgers and.
You know, funny enough, man, that's one of the businesses you don't hear of very often. But the few people that I've talked to who have gone into that, like the same story every time. It's like they start off with like one, and then next thing you know, they got to rent storage space because they got like 5 of the motherfuckers. Maybe one of those like goofy with the Titanic ones where it's the boat sinking, which is fucked up for a kid's party. Great for a graduation party because it's symbolic, but yeah, not so much for your 5-year-old. Fuck, is that time right? Is that time right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Whoo. Y'all don't know how late we are, but we're late.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
What time are we at?
We're coming up on 20 minutes right now.
Cool.
We're gonna do the half hour, right?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. You gotta go off
right?
to sneeze.
the sink is.
Oh, what I started to say earlier, man, was like one thing I've noticed recently, man, is you can. We were talking about the podcasts and we're talking about the sponsors specifically. I'm trying to remember the exact way we got in that conversation, but basically what I was going to say was, man, like I listen to enough of a range of podcasts now that like you started noticing about maybe like 4 or 5 years ago where like they all like started getting like the same sponsors, like fucking. Mm-hmm. The weird thing is, it starts off with fucking like, you know, Rogan with the pocket pussies. And then like you had the, was it the flower one, the, you know, 1-800-Flowers or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it goes from pocket pussies to flowers. And then all of a sudden you've got like fucking, what is it? Audible. So now it's books and now everybody's selling MeUndies.
MeUndies?
Yeah, MeUndies.
What's that?
They've got like
boxer briefs and they have all, but they're supposed to be like high tech, like control your smell. Breathe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a silver, some kind of silver threading.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've heard about that. Yeah, some armies use that shit.
Yeah.
They're antimicrobial, organic cotton, and all that shit.
You know who gets sponsored by them? Bert Kreischer.
Really?
Dude, everybody does, man.
Oh, I skipped all his advertisements.
Dude, I listened to Stanhope's podcast, Doug Stanhope, and he's not even sponsored by him anymore. And he's like, I still got the underwear. I think they're the ones that have like, they've got like a pouch so you can like secure your nutsack.
Yeah.
So it's got like a little grippy place in the front to hold on to it.
Heck yeah, man. They're always bouncing all over the place, getting in areas they shouldn't be.
Do you got old man balls? Do they wander all over the place?
Yes, I do.
We've got a solution.
Tell me more.
And it's not. Are you tired of duct taping your nuts to your thigh to keep them from?
Boy, am I.
God, that stings when it comes off.
Are you tired of hearing that noise? Oh my god, dude! I saw that. Are you guys on TikTok?
No.
That shit's hilarious, bro. It's just YouTube videos thrown at your face, bro, back to back. And I stumbled across one. And it was like, this is the sack clap challenge. It's like, oh, what?
That's the one you sent me, wasn't it?
Yeah, with the big guy. You saw it?
Yeah.
I saw it. So you saw it? I saw it so Mexican. So like this white dude, he's walking around and he's like, this is what did it say? The sack clap challenge, right? And he's like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your sack. And there's like this big dude in the background with like basketball shorts, and he just like goes out with his leg. And he just like does like 2 little jolts, and you hear his sack hit.
He did like a mule kick or something.
Yeah, you just hear like really quick. I was like, what? How are you not on the floor rolling, bro? That hurt me.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, how do you? There's got to be like a thigh to like. Because
he's not wearing underwear, bro. He's free balling in basketball shorts.
I get that, but you can't be making full contact with the testicle. There's got to be something about like because that's got to be sack and thigh.
Yeah, sack and thigh.
No,
bro.
but it doesn't hurt.
Oh, dude! Oh my God!
Have you never like squeezed your like sat wrong and like squeezed the testicle?
Hold on, but it's different.
It's different. You're clapping.
Yeah.
Dude.
There's just pressure on one side, bro, not on the other.
Yeah. And from sitting on it is completely different. I've sat on my own
weight on it.
I'm just picturing like one of those computer simulations where like one nut hits and then the other one just comes like right next. Just,
oh, they don't really touch, bro. They have like a little force field around each nut. So yeah, they don't smash together. They either go up or they go down. You know what I mean? Like or they go side to side, but they're never like right next to each other.
Yeah.
Biology.
By the way, if you've never examined this, you will notice that one of your testicles hangs lower than the other.
Yeah, of course, it's supposed to.
I call him Hangy. On TikTok, sorry. Well, we got on the ball sack thing. There's a new one's like
you took us there.
I took us there. Yes. I don't know why TikTok is so fucking like caught up with nutsacks at the moment, but they're saying like, did you know that there's like the shit for taste buds, but on your sack? What? And they're like, men can taste with their sack, and they're like, and it's a girl, and it's like, guys, if you have a sack, try this out and let me know if it's true. And then there's dudes like I was just going by, and it's like, bro, I heard that we can taste stuff with our nuts. It's like, I'm about to try this out. And like, you just see him like, it's like a pot of water and he just pours a shit ton of sugar in there. And he stirs it. And then it cuts back to him like, dude, it fucking worked. He's like, yeah, man. Fucking sweet. And I was like, what? Like, I don't know if it's true, bro. I don't want to fall for it. Like, hey, you dunk your sack in the fucking something. I don't know if it's true or not. Kenny, did you just Google to see if we have taste buds on our nuts?
No, we don't have taste buds on our nuts.
They say it's true, bro. I want to try it. Like, what's up?
No, no.
No?
No, there's no taste.
Dude, think about it.
I tried it the other night with peanut butter, but I already had peanut butter in my mouth. I don't know if, like, I kind of ruined that experience.
And that's how I got him on my balls in the first place. Yeah.
That's some funny shit.
Oh, man.
But back to you, what were you saying before I interrupted my stupid shit?
No, I don't remember anymore. But,
yeah, that's kind of a palate cleanser. Where you're just like, nope, that just ended every conversation we were having.
Pretty much, yeah. I completely forgot.
So, guys, go try out. See, men, if you, women, if you have boyfriends or whatever, just tell them that, see if they can taste with their nuts. Dip it in some sugar water or something. Nothing too crazy or messy like peanut butter. I had to do sheets. Afterwards. Redo my sheets and my comforter. It was messy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I haven't bought towels in years, but I'll tell you what, when I do get around to buying them, man, it's going to be the extra fluff, like beach-sized towels.
Beautiful.
So
I love big towels. I'm a big
You
guy.
haven't bought towels in a long time?
Yeah, I got good towels, man. That just like I've had them for years.
White people get good towels.
Yeah, they do. But damn, like, how long have you had them?
Shit, I don't know, 15, 20 years
Oh,
now.
fuck that.
I washed them, motherfucker.
No, I mean, I know, I would hope you do, but still, bro, it's...
They never make contact with my asshole unless I've used soap.
Nah, I don't know about that, man. You might want to...
What are you doing to your towels is the question.
I'm
what are you putting your poor towels through?
I'm just saying at least once a year.
Sticky.
By the way, man, fucking speaking of towels, man, that one that you fucking ruined in fucking, what do you call it, El Paso, man. This motherfucker, man, we're doing that maintenance on your truck when the axle, or when the drive shaft, or not the drive shaft, what the fuck was it? The coupling. Anyway.
It was, the axle went out on my car. We were coming back from New Mexico.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, and what the fuck did I do with the towel?
I had left my towel in the back of the fucking car, and like you just reached in there and pulled out because it was a big, like I said, it was a big fucking like full size towel.
I felt so bad.
You didn't feel that bad, motherfucker. You didn't even say anything until you were already on your back. You were like, by the way, I use your towel. And I'm like, motherfucker.
I didn't know. I was like, I'll just buy him another towel. You know what I mean? Like, but apparently he grew fond of this towel. I don't know.
It was a good towel, man.
I used it for mechanic work. That's my dad, bro. He'll just grab anything. He'll just like, fucking like anything close, dude. Do not leave any kind of RO jacket, shirt, whatever. Do not leave it around, bro. This guy's gonna fucking use it to clean his hands.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like a bunch of my shirts that I left at my parents' house and I recently went back to go like, say hi and shit and like spend time with the family. And I went through my closet, bro. There's like paint stains on some of my shirt. I'm like, these actually look cooler now. I don't know. Like, there's like ripped stuff from battery acid. You know what I mean? Like, it's really bad.
You come walking out with it like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's distressed. It's like, no, you're disturbed. It's different. Jesus.
How you feeling over there, Freddy?
Good.
Are you excited for this Thursday?
Hell yeah, bro. I never fucking.
This will actually. This will air Friday, man. So it'll be too late.
Well, you guys missed one hell of a show last night.
It was an awesome show.
Hey, this is one more reason why you motherfuckers need to, which we need to get into right now, is reading out the social media contacts. But yeah, we don't just give this out because we like hearing our own voice and shit. Like,
look us up, man.
We do things. We'd like you to fucking be there. You ingrateful
yeah, man. Come on out,
for
bro.
real.
Anyways, fuck it. Let's plug it, bro. I mean, I think maybe it doesn't matter, but I like to say it over the phone. Over the microphone.
Over the phone.
Mr. Barba, as
well, I mean,
that's
we're about to wrap up anyway, so.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Let's do it. Rudy, let them know where you're at, man. Let them know what you're doing.
Guys, my name is Rudy Barba. I'm on all social media platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I'm on TikTok now. I make a couple videos. I've gotten a couple, maybe like 5 views. But it's fun. I make a couple funny videos. Yeah. All my social media, if you want to reach me, is under Rudy Barba Comedy. That's RUDYBARBA, and then just comedy afterwards. And you can find me there. I do stupid videos, funny videos. Sometimes I do live videos. I just post up my shows if you want to come out. Man, I know I'm going to be in San Antonio at the end of February. That's a good one to plug. And I think this Saturday I'm going to be in Corpus Christi at Bella Luna's with Mario. So that's going to be gangster. There is that one's way too far off. But yeah, if you're looking for a comedian, man, let me know. If you do comedy shows, let me know as well, man. Rudy Barba Comedy. You can reach me there any time of the day. Message me. If I don't reply, I'll get back to you. Don't worry. I'm not that kind of guy who just ghosts people for no reason. I'll tell you why I won't talk to you.
You will receive one last message.
Yes.
All right, sweet. Freddy, let me know.
You can find me not everywhere, but on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Freddy G. And I don't have anything coming up before this comes out, I don't believe. Well, other than the show that Rudy plugged, we're going to be doing that show in McAllen. Wait, did you plug it?
No. Because he's like, oh, we don't need to do all that stuff. Just go with social media. That's what he said.
No, that's not what he meant.
You heard what you wanted to hear.
Oh.
That's not what he meant.
My bad. I thought he was like, oh, where's that going to come out? But yeah, we're going to be at Easy Eights Thursday. Homeboy here is going to be headlining. Heck yeah.
I am?
Are you? You're on the ticket, bro.
Yeah, they put your face on the fucking ticket.
I'm not headlining, though.
I might be. What? I know what Fred's going to be doing a feature set.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody's going to be doing something. You're on the ticket.
No. Fred Madrigal is going to be doing a feature set. Madrigal. Okay, fine. Fuck it.
But yeah, he's coming down, Fred, from there. Yeah, you have not seen these? We've been giving these around, bro. We're not giving them around, but we've been like selling them and shit. Me and Omar went out on Friday and just like started boom, 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 hitting up people. But yeah, man, apparently the first show is going to be full of Winter Texans. So I'm excited for that shit.
You guys doing multiple shows?
Yes, one show at 9:30 and the other one at 11:30. So it's going to be my first double feature.
So
I've done it before.
Actually, he did tell me. You're right. I'm lying. I'm closing out the first show, and you're closing out the second show.
Yes.
So we're both headlining that night.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Awesome. I'm really looking forward to this shit.
It's going to be dope. It's Easy Eights in McAllen, right off the expressway. It'll be a little bit late, but fuck it. For the future reference, keep an eye on Easy Eights. Beautiful spot.
I actually never performed. I have never performed.
It's horrible. Don't perform there.
For real?
No,
you're scaring me.
It's good. It's just a giant building. It's
the crowds?
Like really high. The crowds are beautiful. It's just the actual aesthetics of the room, bro. Super high ceiling, right? So whatever speaker system that's on there, like it's gonna sound horrible. So we try to have like our own speakers, like out to the side, and I think we're gonna relocate to a better spot in the actual place. Because they got billiards tables all over the place. So, and they have like this little dark area towards the side. I think that'll be a better spot because it's not super open. We can actually listen to, because the last show I did there was awesome, but the sound was way off. Like, you can understand the majority of this stuff. It just sounded super muffled because they did it over the PA. Mm. And a little bit, like if they would have put a monitor next to the stage, beautiful. You know what I mean? Because they would actually hear it clearer. The people that were right in front of me couldn't hear me. You understand? Like, that was horrible. So hopefully they get the PA system ready for Thursday. And I think they are. They already rearranged the area a little bit smaller. It's going to be awesome. So, cool. Be dope. Cool. This is a work in progress. You got to do it. You got to break a lot of bottles to make a good bottle. I don't know. Making bottles with stuff.
Bottles, skulls, dreams.
Light bulbs is what I was thinking.
All right. Well, if you want to get in touch with me, as always on, Hatfield Standup at gmail.com, as well as Hatfield Standup on Twitter and Facebook. I'm not on the Instagrams yet, but I'm slowly making my way towards there. I promise you it won't just be pictures of my testicles.
Hey man, you need to speed that up, bro.
That's Twitter, by the way.
Huh?
I'm like, can put testicle pictures on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter is one giant testicle picture. That's
Instagram will censor you. I don't know why.
That's why you gotta hide them in the background. You know what I mean?
Touche.
It's kind of like, remember those pictures back in the day when you were in school and all? It's like, find the parrot, and it's like hiding in the tree.
Find the nutsack.
Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, HatfieldStandUp on gmail.com, as well as HatfieldStandUp on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to, I don't have anything coming up specifically at the moment, but any of you motherfuckers, and you might know who you are, I'm going to be annoying the fuck out of you for the next couple months because I got to get some goddamn gigs. But, if you'd like to get in touch with us here at the podcast, bouncingbrainspodcast@gmail.com, as well as Bouncing Brains Podcast on Facebook, Bouncing Brains on Twitter and Instagram. Of course, you can find the audio version of any of the episodes of this podcast at shoutengine.com/Bouncing Brains, as well as the Google Music Play Store app and Stitcher. You can find the video version on YouTube. Search for Bouncing Brains. We're still trying to get that hit that 100 subscriber mark. I believe we're somewhere in the mid 70s at this point. So
73, I think.
Hand it out to a few more friends. Let them tell them, bribe them if you got to. Give them some cookies. I don't give a fuck. Point is, hand jobs if you must, but keep it sanitary. Wash before and after. But yeah, YouTube, Bouncing Brains Podcast. By all means, go on there. Look us up. We are the first one. If you search for Bouncing Brains, we will be the first one that comes up on there on most Google searches, I believe. Anyway, point being, you can find the video version there. You can also listen every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on rgbtitanradio.com. New episodes every Friday, 9 a.m. Is this it? Did I do I ran through all the shit. By the way, we might have we're working on it. We haven't formalized the details. As a matter of fact, I just let Freddy know that it was a possibility before we started recording here, but we are looking into doing a live recording of this podcast. So, if you've been listening, look at the excitement on Mr. Barba's face. That's the excitement that we want from you motherfuckers out in the audience. Get hard or wet, whatever you got to do. Hard and wet. I don't give a shit. Point being is, we'd love to see y'all because we do appreciate you listening and watching. Thank you for doing so. And Rudy, it is always beautiful to have you in, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you for
that.
putting up with me being late.
No worries, man. It's always a pleasure.
Just wait until this camera's off.
And until next time, keep it tight.
Ya estás peinado para atrás. Except for
That shit was fun,
these two.
Bro.